Matthew Hawkins back again with another video. It is once again that time of year. Yes, it's Wrestlemania weekend, and it is an absolute celebration of professional wrestling this year, taking place in Sin City. Yes, Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. It's also the weekend of my birthday. Yes, I'm going to be 28 the day this video is due to drop, so you can wish me all a happy birthday in the comments. And because of the fact it is my birthday weekend, I was actually thinking about going to Wrestlemania this year, but never really made any concrete plans. And also I didn't fancy getting up at 4 in the morning on my birthday to watch Hull FC against Hull Kingston Rovers that's going on in my hometown when I could actually be at the game, and that's what exactly I'm going to do. That, and also once I took one look at the ticket prices, then when you factor in, flight, hotels, and also WrestleCon and all the indie stuff that's going on, I just thought, I'll watch it from home, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. We're not going to do Supercard of Honor because Supercard of Honor this year is not Wrestlemania weekend, it's in May. Go straight to East Saturday, and a reminder that I'm the dandy highwayman that you're too scared to mention. I spend my cash on looking flash and grabbing your attention. The devil take your stereo and your record collection, and the way you look you'll qualify for next year's old age pension. Yes, it's NXT's premium live event, Stand and Deliver Your Money or Your Life. Please let me know, anyone in America, know how Adam and the Ants did in America, because I'm really surprised WWE has not tried to license that song. Anyway, let's get straight into the pay-per-view then, shall we? Sorry, premium live events. Right, so it's the number 1 contender match for the NXT Women's Championship as Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson face off against Roxana Perez and Cora Jade, Fatal Influence, Tatum Paxley and Gigi Dolan, and well, random picking and choosing. I'm going to go with a toss-up. I'm going to go with Fatal Influence on this one, plain and simple. Next, and that is for the D'Angelo family versus Dark State in a 6-man tag team match. I'm just going to go with the D'Angelo family, so I'm going to go with that. Next, for the NXT Tag Team Championship, as Frazium of Nathan Frazier and Axiom face off against Hank Walker and Tank Ledger. I don't really see Fraxium losing their belts, so I'm going to go with Fraxium on this one. And let's move on to the NXT North American Championship, a rematch from NXT a couple of weeks ago, as Ricky Saints, the former Ricky Starks, yes, absolute Ricky Starks, the latest AEW to WWE defection, actually no, the Lucha Brothers were as well, against All Ego Ethan Page, and well, I'm just going to go with Ricky Saints on this one. Right, moving on to the ladder match for the vacant NXT Women's North American Championship, as Zarya faced off against Kalani Jordan and Sol Ruke, and Izzy Dame and Lola Vice and Thea Hall. I'm just going to go with Kalani Jordan, I think, on this one. Plain and simple, I think I'll just go with Kalani Jordan. So I'll go with that. That leaves 2 matches left on the card, and the first one I'm going to go for is the NXT Women's Championship, as Stephanie Vaquer faces off against Guelia and Jordan Grace and Jada Parker. And well, I'm going to go with Stephanie Vaquer on this one. If it's not going to be her, I think it's going to be Jordan Grace. And I believe that leaves one more match. It's a triple threat for the NXT Championship as Oba Femi defends against Trick Williams and Javon Evans. And I think it may be Trick Williams, actually. I was going to go with Oba Femi, but I'm going to go with Trick Williams. But actually, no, final answer, I'm going to go with Oba Femi on this one. Right, so that is NXT TakeOver. Sorry, not NXT TakeOver anymore, just Stand and Deliver. That's Saturday morning in Vegas, Saturday afternoon on the East Coast, and early Saturday evening here in the UK. Right, let's get on to Wrestlemania Saturday. Yes, once again, Wrestlemania is too big for one night. They have to slice it up into 2 nights. It makes a nice little weekend of wrestling now, doesn't it? It's taking place in Las Vegas at Allegiant Stadium, which last year hosted the Super Bowl. Anyway, let's get on to the matches that are happening on Saturday. It's Wrestlemania Saturday, and then I'll just go straight into Wrestlemania Sunday. No intro, it's just here are my predictions for Wrestlemania 41. Right, so we start as it is Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano. Plain and simple, I'm going to go with Rey Mysterio on this one. I'm going to just go with Rey Mysterio, plain and simple. Moving on, as is Jade Cargill facing off against Naomi, and well, Jade Cargill, because she's a beast. So I'm going to go with her. Right, moving on to the World Tag Team title match as the War Raiders face off against the New Day, obviously, of Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods heels for the first time. And I'm going to go with the New Day, I think. I just have that feeling the New Day is going to win on this one, so I'm going to go with the New Day. Even though I think New Day sucks. New Day sucks. New Day sucks. New Day sucks, you get the point. And that is LA Knight, yeah, defending his United States Championship against Jacob Fatu. And well, I think I know who I'm going to go with here. LA Knight, yeah! Plain and simple. Moving on to the WWE Women's Championship as Tiffany Stratton defends her title against Charlotte Flair. Well, Charlotte Flair wins, LOL. Charlotte Flair on this one. And for the World Heavyweight title, as Gunther defends against main event Jey Uso. Gunther's a beast. I just have that feeling Jey Uso is going to win for some reason. So I'm going to go with Jey Uso, though it's a bit like that. I'm a bit loosely confident that the main event Jey Uso is going to win this one. So I'm just going to go with Jey Uso. And that leaves the main events of night one, WrestleMania Sassy, a triple threat match as Roman Reigns faces off against Seth Rollins, or Seth freaking Rollins, and CM Punk. Ooh, who to tip here? I'm going to go with CM Punk on this one. If it's not Punk, I think it's probably going to be Reigns. But I'm going to go with CM Punk on this one. Right, and that leads us to WrestleMania Night 2. We start things off with AJ Styles against Logan Paul. I'm just going to go with AJ Styles. Though again, I think I might be wrong on this one. I'm just going to go with AJ Styles because, well, yeah, just AJ Styles over Logan Paul. Moving on to the Sin City Street Fight as Damian Priest faces off against Drew McIntyre. It is a big hoss fight. It's Meat Madness. I'm going to go with Drew McIntyre, I think, on this one. Right, moving on to the WWE Women's Tag Team title match as Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez defend their belts against Lyra Valkyria and Bayley. And, well, I think I'm going to go with Lyra Valkyria and Bayley, I think, on this one. Moving on to the Fatal 4-Way for the Intercontinental Championship as Braun Breaker defends against Finn Balor, Penta and Dominic Mysterio. I'm going to just go with Penta. He's undefeated. He's a beast. Zero Miedo. He's going to win this one. Moving on to the Triple Threat Women's World Championship match as Io Sky faces off against Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley. Obviously, it was just going to be Io Sky and Bianca Belair, but Rhea Ripley had to get her way into this match now, didn't she? And I just have that feeling Rhea Ripley's going to win this one, so I'm just going to go with Rhea Ripley. And I believe that leaves one more match. Cody Rhodes, who obviously finished the story last year and won the Undisputed WWE Championship, faces off against John Cena. Yes, John Cena has turned heel. Yes, he's a bad guy. And I love the promo battle they had on Raw in London the other week. I absolutely love that. This one is hard to tip. This one's really hard to tip because I just have that feeling either Cena's going to retire, being a 17-time world champion, but why over Cody Rhodes? I'm going to go with John Cena, I think. I might be wrong. And actually, no, final answer, I'm going to go with Cody Rhodes to retire John Cena. That'd be something massive for Cody Rhodes if he could retire one of the best wrestlers of all time in John Cena. And so, those are my predictions for WrestleMania Weekend 2025. The main WWE offerings, of course. I'm not doing any indie shows this year, unfortunately. So those events where NXT stand and deliver, and obviously both nights of WrestleMania. As always, what do you think of my predictions? And let me know yours down in that comment section below. If you have enjoyed this video, be sure to click a thumbs up. If you are brand new to this channel, you like what you see here, want some more, click that subscribe button, turn on those notifications so you know whenever the hell I post next. Be sure to tell your friends how much of a great YouTuber I am, and to follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Hawkins_MattUS, and on Instagram at BigMahawk18. Happy WrestleMania, everybody! But as always, remember, if you need some cheer, have no fear, Big Mahawk is here!